Let's talk to Phil in New York. Phil, you're on the air.
Hey, Alex. How you doing?
Good, sir.
I wanted to talk to you about something that's going on right now, right under our noses on YouTube. They're taking a whole nother step now at censorship, and a number of Patriot accounts have been removed overnight.
I knew that. A lot of my videos are being erased. I mean, folks, they're openly saying they want to shut the web down. They say we're kicking their hind end. You better get the videos on DVD and make copies of them. You better spread the files around while you can. We're going into a major depression probably. I mean, my God, it's getting worse faster than I thought it would. And I'm here drinking, and sleeping, literally eating on the air because I'm, working all the time, even during breaks now. And I've somehow got to live here. And it's just getting more and more serious. Tell us what's happening on YouTube.
Okay, well, if you go to, there was a bunch of longer URL addresses, but I shortened them up. If you go to tinyurl.com/YouTube censored, you can watch a video by Enough Respect, one of the greatest patriots we have.
Wait a minute, they banned Enough Respect's account?
No, he's not banned yet, but a number of other people are, and he's made a video on this. Okay?
Well, I know. He actually won the first contest. I've got to get around to announcing the second contest winner for censorship with the video we put together. Video we did, he put together. Okay,
well, this is a new video. This just came out today.
Good.
And in the video, he's got a link to an article. Now, you could see this article also. It's about YouTube makes Senator Lieberman happy with new anti-terrorism guidelines. What they're doing is they're going ahead and removing videos that they deem are terrorist in nature.
No, that's right. This is huge news. We've got to get Paul Watson and Steve Watson and Kurt on this. I remember a month ago, YouTube's got a letter, and Google did, which is the parent of YouTube. I remember this, to them saying anything that's terrorist, quote, terrorist propaganda, we want you to remove. And they'd already been doing that, like the Marine Puppy video. They removed it. Even when ABC News was airing it, and Fox News was airing it, it was anti-American, they said, to show our troops doing bad things. And then last time I heard, Google was considering doing this. So now, and then we have the different homegrown extremist acts and the hearings in Congress wanting to, and they showed architects and engineers for 9/11 truth and said they were Al-Qaeda. National TV's now saying I'm really trained in Afghanistan and all this. I mean, it's totally mindless. But folks, you've got a public that believes the Federal Reserve is government. They believe everything they're told. And so they hear, I said kill Michelle Malkin. They hear I'm Al-Qaeda trained. They believe it. You're telling me that there's an article, mainstream, where YouTube says they are doing that?
Well, this article I'm looking at here is on eFlux Media. It was linked to in Enough Respect's video. But they're doing this via S-1959, which is this homegrown terrorism bill. And if you want to look at that, you can go to tinyurl.com/homegrown terrorism, and you can view the bill. And again, with that, you can go to tinyurl.com.
Listen, let me just stop you, because giving out these links, it's better to give out headlines, and then folks can find things that way. Why don't you email this to Aaron at Infowars.com, 2 A's right now, and he will post it in the next 10 minutes on Infowars.com. But this is important, but wrap it up.
Okay, well, you could see who voted against, free speech, because when this went to vote, only 6 people said nay, and 404 people said yes. And this is the you can look for the article on govtrack.us. It's House vote on passage H.R. 1955, violent radicalization and homegrown terrorism.
Now, has that left the Senate yet?
I don't think so. I'm not sure, but they're already enforcing it on YouTube.
I knew that Lieberman.
Not just videos.
I knew that Lieberman said do that. Thank you for the call. Excellent caller. We will get right on that. That's the kind of thing where it's in the stack and I don't get to it. I mean, I did mention it a month ago, but yeah, and saying, look, just anything that's anti-government, anything that criticizes the government, aids the terrorists, take it off. Remember Calhoun, the Deputy Attorney General, in 2003 in California under Bill Lockyer? He was in the newspapers, including the Baltimore Tribune, the Oakland Tribune. I remember I read it on air over and over. It was such a big deal. I read it over and over again on air. he said in the piece that we're banning all protest against the war in California, and he's a Democrat, because the war is against Al-Qaeda. And so if you protest a war, this war, you're for Al-Qaeda, saying Saddam was Al-Qaeda. And they're really getting ready for something, folks. They are coming after the web. I mean, I get up here and I say, you should appreciate our videos. You should appreciate the access you have to them. Folks, you better go 8, 5, 6 hours a day, on message boards, on blogs, sending videos to news groups and to List and MySpace. I mean, you better bust your butt. We're having big victories, so they're moving to block us. And they're moving at every level. Aaron, did you hear all that earlier? You didn't hear? Come on in here. Come on in the studio. I'll just have to let you know. I know he's busy watching videos he's posting on Infowars.com. Let me give you just a 30-second synopsis because I have to do this on air, even though I have calls, 50 of them or something. On air, I was telling you they're sending it to Aaron at Infowars.com right now. Remember Lieberman a month ago said that he wanted YouTube and Google to ban anything that was pro-terrorist? That means if you're against the war, you're pro-terrorist. Or if you show the troops killing children, you're pro-terrorist. They're saying that that's now being implemented and that YouTube's banning all these accounts that show troop atrocities and things like that, which we know they do. And so that's a big story we need to get on, the Violent Radicalization Act passing the House. And he says Enough Respect has a new video out on it. So educate yourself on that. Let's get, he also plugged some URLs. Check them. But I know everything he was saying is already verified, but just check them and get it up on Infowars.com right now in the news and focus area or the breaking news area, okay? Featured news. There. Thank you, sir.